Hello everyone. Today our team Sustainovate is going to explore achieving decarbonization with value preservation, specifically optimizing the company's transition plan. The company is one of the largest energy providers in the US. They have two main business segments, their electric utilities and infrastructure, as well as their gas utilities and infrastructure. Their current transition plan is to phase out coal from their energy mix by 2050 and introduce sulfurs, which are zero-emitting load-following resources, which includes nuclear, hydrogen, and other energy sources.
Now, while the company has taken steps to address pressing transition challenges for achieving a seamless energy transition, we have identified a few gaps with their proposed plan. For the electric generation side, zero-emitting load-following resources, or ZELFRs, lack both commercial viability and feasibility, compounded by an absence of an infrastructure which further risk renewable energy targets. On the gas distribution side, natural gas reliance gives rise to leakage issues, with mitigation strategies limited to stopping leakage and capping methane reduction to only 18%.
The company's planned energy mix has a high reliance on early-stage reactors and hydrogen for electricity generation. These options have current limited commercial feasibility and low economic viability. Our proposed energy mix features a shift to renewables with battery storage and primarily nuclear, leaving the company with a 100% clean energy mix by 2050.
Now, taking a look at the right-hand side of the slide, we can see the economic viability of the reactors that we are proposing. So if you look on the top right-hand side of the screen, you can see the levelized cost of energy is about on par currently with natural gas, and it's expected to significantly reduce over time. However, this comes with a caveat of the cost of building one of these reactors is significantly higher than the initial capital outlay. However, this is expected to be recouped with the lower levelized cost of energy over time. Now, we can use this additional electricity distribution in a creative way to help decarbonize the natural gas side of the business. So we take electricity produced during peak periods for both renewables and nuclear, and use that to produce hydrogen through electrolysis, which can then be blended into the natural gas distribution system and given to customers. Now, Shreya will go into a bit more detail about how this solution works long term.
The company has two types of customer base. The first one is hard-to-abate sectors that includes industries like steel and chemical, while the other one is easy-to-abate sectors that includes residential customers. In our proposed creative solution, the company can use hydrogen and natural gas blend to meet the electricity demands of industries, while in the long term, as part of our solution, the company can offer rebate and incentives to residential customers to install heat pumps, which will enable the company to take the electricity increased load.
As we align the company with the 4 SDG goals identified on the screen, our proposed solution presents potential challenges and opportunities for all stakeholders identified on this slide. However, the primary stakeholders, suppliers, employees, and customers may be more impacted than others. The main risk may be resistance to these technologies because of safety concerns or social disruptions. Mitigants in the form of increased equipment monitoring, education, and transparent communication with these stakeholders can make for a more just transition.
Now, taking a look at the GHG emissions reduction pathway for our solution, as you can see, the company is expected to reach net zero by 2050. However, it's worth noting that this does not follow the under IEA net zero emissions scenario. However, we believe that our solution provides an economically feasible way for the company to reach net zero by 2050. Now, on that note, you can see the financial benefits of the company on the slide now, and it's expected that there is a long-term equity value increase of about 5% for our solution versus the base case. Now, some benefits of the company include a more efficient capital allocation strategy, a reduced fuel spend under various different scenarios, and an implied resilience across different climate scenarios, which allow for that 5% increase in long-term equity value.
Overall, the proposition of shifting the energy mix to include more reliable, clean energy sources like nuclear on the EU&I side and short-term hydrogen blending and heat pump incentives on the GU&I side can accelerate the company's decarbonization efforts while maintaining service reliability. Thank you.